Thank you for coming to our Falcon Brass Ensemble recital. We're going to do a short program for you. If you hear short recitals, you'll always want to come back. So hopefully we'll be done in the next half an hour. That was, of course, Angels We Have Heard on High. We're going to play a lot of Christmas classics. And some of this music we're rearranging for our benefit here. And, of course, hopefully you can recognize some of this. You're welcome to sing along. This is Joy to the World. So this will feature Johnny Guerrero on a trombone solo, and of course, both Jesus and Johnny on a duet here. Okay, we are actually rearranging this for our ensemble here. Thank you, thank you. We only have one slow selection. I hope you recognize it. It's kind of oddly arranged because it has a lot of real contemporary harmonies. This is Silent Night, and it's actually going to feature both the trumpet players. By the way, these musicians, which you see up here, they're actually very multi-talented, multifaceted. Like Jesus, for example, he's actually transposing twice in order to play a feature solo here during this piece. He's actually playing a French horn line, so he's transposing the concert key and then in key of F. So they're not just playing simple notes that are arranged and everything. They're actually able to come out of their shell and play something that's completely different. It's almost like you're talking in English, but you're reading in Spanish or so on and so forth. Anyway, this is a version here by Mike Hesse, Silent Night. All right, now we're going to play a piece from the Nutcracker. Tchaikovsky wrote this actually as a ballet, which is often done around Christmas time. And Tchaikovsky actually was not much of a ballet writer because back in the Romantic period, most composers were specialized. So he considered ballet music to be lighter than his fare, which was mostly symphonic music, tone poems, and the like. But he wrote the Nutcracker, and it's become kind of a staple, especially around the holiday seasons. So hopefully you'll recognize this melody. The other thing about brass instrumentalists is we don't just play music that's open and, you know, fanfare-ish and everything. Sometimes we can play very melodic music. And in this case, we're actually going to be using some mutes to color the sound. There's actually hundreds of mutes that are available for different types of sounds, for different orchestral passages. So we're doing this to kind of change the color of the music and give it a different, warmer sound to some of this more strident melodic lines. Okay, as you can see in your programs, this is called Alleluia. It's going to feature, again, Jesus playing a beautiful French horn solo on tenor trombone. And of course, both of our trumpet players on melody here. Again, this is another sample of how brass instrumentalists can be very versatile. Originally, when brass instruments were created, they were only capable of performing really like symphonic, brass, fanfare type lines. So that's why they didn't have valves like the trumpets and cornets, actually cornets and then later trumpets. But of course, nowadays they're expected to play jazz, popular music, classical music, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, this is a really beautiful melodic solo that will feature the entire ensemble. Hope you enjoy. Let me introduce the players before we play our last two numbers. So on trumpets, we have David Rivas and Ulysses Gonzalez Quevedo. Can you guys stand up so they know who you guys are? Thank you. By the way, after the performance, you're welcome to come and talk to them. Most of them are single, so yeah, they're on the prowl. Okay. And of course, we have Johnny here on trombone, and also Jesus, and Albert, also on baritone here. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay. So this next piece is a classic holiday tune, and we kind of rearranged it. I don't know if you've noticed these guys. They're not really supposed to do this, but they have some bottles with them. I don't know what they're doing. Uh, Hopefully, it hasn't gotten to them yet. They can play this piece well for you. Because they started actually doing this during our dress rehearsal this morning. Anyway, this is Jingle Bells. And again, this is another piece we rearranged for our concert here. By the way, we only have 2 more pieces left. Afterwards, please stay. There's a nice little reception here, so you can mingle with us, get to know us, and of course, meet my Falcon Brass Ensemble members. And those of you who are students, of course, you're welcome to stay around. So please stay around after our recital here. We got through it. Okay, so we're going to play a jazz arrangement of some classical Christmas tunes. By the way, before we end our concert, I would like to acknowledge Dr. Graff here, who's our fearless leader. She's been wonderful with our department right here. Very supportive of all the arts here. Also, we have Chris Stewart over here, and Roger Umana, and of course, our sound people, Raul. All you guys are wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, camera. Thank you, thank you. So, thank you. We're going to do our last piece. And again, please stay around after our recital, so, talk a little bit. There's going to be some food over here. And also, Allison here, who's our department secretary, she's also absolutely spectacular. Thank you. That is the end of our concert. Thank you very much. Falcon Brass. Good, guys. Again, thank you, Dr. Graf. Thank you all for coming. Please stay around for our reception. Thank you very much. If you need anything from us, we'll be here. Thank you.